Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of No Media TV, keeping you in the know. My name is Diane Hall, and today is September 10th, 2020. Cardi B and Candace Owens engaged in a war of words over social media on Sunday after the conservative commentator called the Grammy-winning rapper illiterate and an embarrassment to black people. The feud began on Sunday evening when Owens, 31, shared a clip of her appearance on the Ben Shapiro Show in which she said, "Slam Democrat nominee Joe Biden for taking part in an interview with Cardi B, real name Bacalas Marlenis Almazar, for Elle last month." Let's watch that video.
Like go out, grab a gat, and just kill people. But unfortunately, today that's the majority of what rap has become, right? And so I completely agree with your assessment about Cardi B. It is one of the biggest insults. If Black Americans are not insulted by the fact that Joe Biden, who has been hiding in his basement, for the entire year, made an appearance and came out because he was going to do an interview with Cardi B. Do we have nothing better to offer? I mean, this would be akin to Donald Trump saying, "I'm going to give no interviews," but he came up and he decided to give an interview to Justin Bieber. Right? I mean, Justin Bieber, I am sorry. I know you're a Christian man. I don't even want to put you in the same boat as Cardi B. But it would be absurd, right? White America would go, what is this? Why are you being interviewed by Justin Bieber? And it's because you're pandering, right? You're pandering. You look at Cardi B's Instagram, you see she has millions of followers, and you think, okay, this is an illiterate person. And if I appeal to this illiterate person and she does, like she literally did in the middle of this interview, and they think she's cool, she's hip just by sitting here and taking this interview, Black people will vote for me. It's basically saying, Black people, you are stupid, you are dumb, and you're so foolish. I mean, do you think, what if she just said in the middle of the interview, Joe Biden, can you name one Cardi B album? Joe Biden, do me a favor, just one Cardi B lyric. He couldn't do it. Of course he's not, because he's being handled and they're saying Black people like this person. This is what they're into. And so here you go, talk to her. Same thing with Hillary Clinton when she went on the Breakfast Club and she said she had hot sauce in her bag, right? She didn't know what Beyonce's song that came from. One of her handlers said, say this, right? Probably got the questions ahead of time. Say this. Say you keep hot sauce in your bag. Right now, Beyonce's song is trending and it's hot sauce in my bag swag. And she looked like a fish out of water and said it. It is demeaning. It is pandering. It is ridiculous, okay? And she asked pointedly ridiculous questions. I want lower taxes, but I want universal health care for all. She had no idea what she was doing. And yet both Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden made the time to sit with her because they believe Black people are stupid. And Black people that thought, yay, that's a win. No, it's not a win. It shows you that they still believe that you are so stupid that they couldn't find many of the amazing intellectual Black people that we have in the world to sit down with and ask them tough questions. An interview with Condoleezza Rice, right? An interview with Larry Elder. Even if you want somebody that is a Democrat, that's fine. There are way more intellectual Black Democrats you could have sat down with, yet you chose an illiterate rapper because that's what she is. She's illiterate.
Well, I mean, I would have paid.
Owens said it was one of the biggest insults to Black voters that Biden decided to do the interview with an illiterate rapper rather than someone who could ask tough questions. The Republican went on to say that the former vice president thinks Black people are stupid and likened his interview with Cardi B to Donald Trump being interviewed by Justin Bieber. Cardi, 27, caught wind of Owens' comments and hit back at her in a video on Instagram, in which she insisted Biden decided to sit down with her because of her wide-ranging influence. "It's not a secret I use my platform to encourage people to vote," Cardi, who previously endorsed Bernie Sanders, said during the video. "I have millions of followers. I pay millions in taxes. I have the #1 song in this country. I have the #1 song in the United Kingdom. I have the #1 song in Australia. I have the #1 song in New Zealand. Just like I can make millions of people pop their PUSSY," she said on her hit single, WAP. "I can make millions of people go out and vote." Cardi went on to condemn Owens for being a cheerleader for Trump and slammed the pundit for getting pimped out by white men. "I don't know what Black man broke your heart that you hate your kind so much," Cardi said. "I honestly just feel sorry for you," she said in a separate message. Let's watch that video.
So I saw your live, and like I said, this is gonna be the last time responding to you. You've been antagonizing me for years, and you claim that you antagonize me because I stick my nose in politics, because a woman like me that pay taxes, that live in a country that continuously see injustice, voice, that bothers you so much. Everybody can have a voice. Are you gonna come at a teenager that has a voice too? At the end of the day, Candace, you've been trying to sit down with me for like a year. You even offered me $250,000. Anybody that justifies the death of George Floyd, I don't want to talk to. I don't with. Your GoFundMe account got suspended because of the nasty that you were saying and justifying the death of George Floyd. You can never sit with me. I don't care. You're talking about why I hate Trump. I'm just like every other black person, every Hispanic person out there, that we're blind, that we are told to hate Trump. We're not told to hate Trump. Trump has showed his to us so many times. You know how many times he had the opportunity to show us that he's a human. Because me, I don't even think that Trump is a human. I think he's an evil person. He reminds me of Plankton from SpongeBob. I will never have a conversation with you. Your GoFundMe got canceled because you was saying slick remark about George Floyd, like, oh, you guys are feeling sorry for George Floyd for his death, but he wasn't no angel. I don't give a he was no angel. He was an angel. I don't give a if he had a porn tape. I don't give a if he sold drug in 2014. I don't care. That day, he was an innocent man that got killed for no reason, that was begging for his mother's life, that was praying for his mother. Have your fun. I know these Trump supporters are making you feel like you're the queen of the make America great again. They probably making you feel like you Melania Trump. I hope you're happy. I hope you had a great day. I hope this make you great. I hope you got some new followers. Never again. Because at the end of the day, just that you said about George Floyd, I cannot have a conversation with you.
In the caption to the video, Cardi B wrote, "At real Candace Owens, here, I hope these followers that you wanted from me so bad make you happy. Now leave me alone. Love yourself. That's one thing for me." Owens later responded with an Instagram video of her own, in which she claimed that Cardi is hurting Black America. "You continually keep saying you have a #1 song. It means nothing." Owens said, "Nobody cares about a song about your wet ass pussy. That has nothing to do with Black America and whether you're helping or hurting. Right now you're hurting Black America." The 31-year-old then suggested to Cardi B that statistically her husband, Offset, is more likely to kill her than a police officer. The back and forth also spilled out onto Twitter and continued into Monday morning. Owens accused Cardi of encouraging millions to go vote for the man that locked up entire generations of black men. "Maybe go Google Joe Biden in 1994 crime bill," she suggested, before adding Joe Biden used you. Bernie Sanders used you. Neither one of them like or know your music. They think you're dumb. The hitmaker responded by insisting that Owens, meanwhile, is encouraging millions to vote for a man who laughs every time a black man gets killed by a cop and tells millions of Americans to drink bleach, an apparent allusion to when the president asked that the White House Coronavirus Task Force investigate whether a disinfectant could be injected as a treatment for coronavirus back in April. "Trump didn't even have you talking at the Republican convention," Cardi continued. "He thinks you're dumb. MASA did you dirty, but you mad at me?" Cardi also referenced her sister, Tennessee Carolina, and her sister's girlfriend getting into a verbal altercation with what she called racist MAGA supporters during a recent beach trip to the Hamptons as an example of the lingering prevalence of racism in the U.S. Parodying her hit single, Cardi also tweeted Owens, who is 6 months pregnant, writing, "Your baby singing whap, 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 that's some dry ass P, USSY." Owens rebutted the comment, writing, "Attacking an unborn child? How very Democrat of you. While I have you, did you know your party has supported the slaughter of over 18 million black babies since 1973? Did you know the most unsafe place for a black child is in its mother's womb because of your party?" she continued. While the pair ceased messaging one another directly, each continued to speak about the feud in a number of tweets and interactions with their followers on Monday. In one such post, Owens slammed Cardi B for what she perceived to be hypocrisy, over the rapper's calls to defund the police and critique of the U.S. generally. Never listen to a person that has private security but wants the public police defunded. Never listen to a multimillionaire that made it here in America but trashes our country. These Hollywood idols are frauds, leading sheep down paths they never took when they discovered success. Cardi B has yet directly referenced Owens' latest tweet. She did, however, retweet a message of support from New York congressional candidate Richie Torres, who wrote, "Thank you, Cardi B, for exposing Candace Owens for the fraud that she is. You make the Bronx proud." Cardi B is currently at #1 on the music charts in multiple countries with her controversial single WAP, which features Megan Thee Stallion. During her in-depth chat with Joe Biden last month, the rapper questioned the presidential hopeful on policy issues such as COVID-19 pandemic, police brutality, college affordability, and health care. "I have a whole list of things that I want our next president to do for us," she told Biden, "but first, I just want Trump out." I'm going to leave you with this last video from Cardi B. And I hope you enjoy it. This is Diane Hall with another episode of No Media TV, keeping you in the know. See you next time.
They used to fall in love with me. And be like, "Oh my God, but why her? She's a stripper, she's a ratchet." Even when I got with Offset, to be honest, like, "Why her? She used to be a stripper, she's so ratchet." And it's like, why the why her? I'm a mother vibe. Unforgettable, unexplainable. Like, I'm really like that homie that to talk to, laugh with, with good. Y'all cute, but y'all just ain't that vibe. You know what I'm saying? And then go around and we try to play themselves, try to find another, like, cause they can't believe it. They can't believe it. And then it's like that. Yeah, you see, you come back, cause I'm just that. I give what I'm supposed to give.